737th Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject: First Place Retreat Streamer, third quarter, 2014. The first place retreat streamer is awarded to the 323rd Training Squadron for excellence in retreat competitions during the period of 1 July through 30 September 2014. Signed, Michelle Edmondson, Colonel, United States Air Force. Seven 737 Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject: Honor Flight Streamer. The Honor Flight Streamer is awarded to the 323rd Training Squadron, Flight 007, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 6 October 2014 through 28 November 2014. Signed, Michelle Edmondson, Colonel, United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing the review today represent a portion of the 35,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 Training Group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest air force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and development of teamwork that they are ready to take place in the United States Air Force. All warrior airmen of character have participated in a rigorous competition for the Covenant Award of Honor Flight, a significant accomplishment which only one flight per graduating class is able to achieve. Honor Flight can only be awarded to a flight that achieved excellence in all facets of basic military training. Today, Flight 007 from the 323rd Training Squadron is recognized as the honor flight for this graduating class. As our graduates turn left onto the bottom line to pass and review, they will march over the Enlisted Heroes Walk. The airmen recognized over the papers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 Medals of Honor, 24 Air Force Crosses, and 171 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, 322nd Training Squadron, Flights B017 and B018. These flights are performing today under the direction of Staff Sergeant David Evans, hometown, Alpine, Texas. These trainees are also in basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this type. We would like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all of our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. Our Commander of Airmen is Staff Sergeant Kenya Portela Vista, Military Drill and Ceremonies NCO, hometown, Sierra Vista, Arizona. The Drum and Bugle Corps, Flight B017 and B018 from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Thomas Dow, hometown, Minot, North Dakota, Technical Sergeant Shanika King, hometown, Panama City, Florida. Flight 003 from the 323rd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Jermaine Thomas, hometown, Columbus, Georgia. Flight 004 from the 323rd Training Squadron, led by Master Sergeant Lisa Lindenberg, hometown, Kearney Point, New Jersey. our national, state, and territorial flag are from the 323rd Training Squadron. Honor Flight 007 and Flight 008. Led by Technical Sergeant Giselle Janusek, hometown Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Staff Sergeant Cindy Leggett, hometown Laurel, Mississippi. The B Squadron Commander is Staff Sergeant Jared Hopper, Military Training Instructor, 319th Training Squadron, hometown Exeter, California. Warrior Flight 005 for the 321st Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Richard D., hometown Jersey City, New Jersey. Warrior Flight 006 for the 321st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Christopher West, hometown Hampton, Georgia. Flight 009 for the 323rd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Melissa Beauchamp, hometown Wasilla, Alaska. Flight 010 for the 323rd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Wyman Holland, hometown Key West, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Over the last 8.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with the foundation to serve in the world's greatest air force. Once these airmen leave basic military training, they will attend technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 130 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world, or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for all increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the United States military. and even smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey and will require your continued support to assist them in the future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force and will pave the way for the future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. We would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our squadron honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of their airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen through 8 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America's airmen for their support of your airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known. Will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
Everybody give good morning. Good morning, ma'am. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, ma'am. What did you think about that parade? I got to tell you, it's one of the sharpest parades I've seen since I've been here. You guys look sharp. I think you're ready to go. To all the friends and family with us this morning, I don't know about you, but I think I'd rather do this any Black Friday morning rather than going shopping with the rest of the world. So to the friends and family, thank you for taking the time this holiday season to be here with us this morning to support your airmen. It means the world to these airmen. It means the world to have you here standing with them today on a Thanksgiving holiday to support them. To the family members in the audience, welcome to your new extended family. I really hope that spending the holiday here yesterday gave you an idea of what it means for your airmen now to be a part of a family so much bigger than the family that they left 8.5 weeks ago. This is what we do. We take care of each other on a holiday. We stand next to a buddy next to us who doesn't have family on a holiday. We're wingmen. We take care of each other. We make sure if someone is struggling, we're there to help them out. To all the family members, I welcome you to your new Air Force family. To the veterans in the crowd, can I ask you to stand so we can say thank you to you and everything that you've given. To airmen standing before you are your legacy. And our endeavor in basic military training is to create the best airmen that we can to make you proud as they now go on to serve their country. Thank you for what you do. To our military training instructors, can you please stand? For everyone in the crowd, what these military training instructors do is so much more than what you visually see standing before you today. Yes, it's about marching, drill and ceremonies, physical fitness, wearing a uniform, folding their clothes, following the rules. But what's most important is what these military training instructors instill inside each and every one of these airmen in just 8.5 short weeks. It is phenomenal, their dedication, and they truly are the best we have in the Air Force. And on behalf of Colonel Edwards and the entire leadership team in basic military training, we are thankful for you this holiday season. Thanks for our NCIs, guys. You're awesome. To the airmen standing before us, take a minute. Take a deep breath. Think about what you've accomplished. Think about where you stand right now. Think about all who have come before you and marched down this long line. Former senior master sergeants of the Air Force. Many who went to serve in foreign lands and gave all. Medal of Honor winners. People that were just like you who decided to commit themselves to something much bigger than themselves. Don't forget this day. Don't forget the pride that you have today and the pride that your family members have today. Chief McCool said it yesterday to the new class of airmen who are 8.5 weeks behind you in this process. She said the proudest day of her professional career was the day she graduated from basic military training. And she's now a Chief Master Sergeant in the Air Force. And this day was the proudest day of her career. So I wanted to share two things with you this morning. One, I'm going to tell you a secret. For 8.5 weeks, we've told you you're not special. Today, I want to tell you that you're special. You are part of fewer than 1% of the American public that has said, I want to raise my right hand and take an oath, wear the fabric of my nation, and serve my country. I commend you for what you do. And on this Thanksgiving holiday, I tell you that your nation is thankful for you and your service. To the family and friends, as they say the Airman's Creed with us one more time this morning after their oath, listen to the words that they say and understand as they walk away with you this morning what this now means to them. I am an American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. That's what they have learned in 8.5 short weeks, and we couldn't be more proud. I have just one more question for you, Airmen. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest airmen?
Aim high, fly, fly,
I think you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Colonel Edmondson will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Now raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, James
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
And I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
according to regulations in the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Airmen. Welcome to the world's greatest Air Force.
Thank you, Colonel Edmondson. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American Airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Right turn! March!
viewed from the bleachers from your left to your right. The first two flights are from the 320th Training Squadron, Flight 001 and Flight 002. The next two flights are from the 323rd Training Squadron, Flight 003 and Flight 004. They are followed by Warrior Flights 005 and 006 from the 321st Training Squadron. The last two flights to pass review today are from the 323rd Training Squadron, Flight 009 and Flight 010. Airmen in the State Flag Mast, Honor Flight 007 and Flight 008 from the 323rd Training Squadron will be released to their visitors at the equipment locker to the left after securing the flag. Please be careful while exiting the bleachers and while moving onto the grassy areas. For your safety, we ask that you only use the stairs to exit the bleachers. All airmen are now released to their visitors. Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the rest of your stay at Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas.